Hello fam! GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone, and the Bandai Namco Exodus is here, and the future of Tekken is a lost ship in the Bermuda. Becoming part of the company I had always admired, Bandai Namco, was truly a dream come true. Those are the words of Kohei Ikeda, the game director for both Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, in a public statement on June 1st, 2026, announcing his departure from Bandai Namco after a 20-year tenure. For fans, this felt like a captain abandoning a sinking ship, giving the anxiety around the franchise a new name, Exodus. With one of its most important captains gone, the question is no longer who is steering this thing, but what happens now? The online chatter about a mass departure from the Tekken project is no longer speculation. Kohei Ikeda is gone. His exit follows that of the legendary Katsuhiro Harada, long called the Tekken Guy, who left just months prior in December 2025. Harada didn't just leave. He joined longtime rival SNK to launch a new independent studio called VS Studio. Reports indicate he took other ex-members that worked on Tekken with him. The narrative the community had been piecing together has been confirmed. The ship is taken on water. This crisis stems from a series of decisions from Bandai Namco that have left players feeling betrayed and ignored. For months, the community has been locked in a battle with the very direction of the game. The issues are deep and point to a perfect storm of three things: aggressive monetization, an unpopular gameplay direction, and a complete breakdown of trust. A breakdown so severe it has now seen two of its most senior figures depart. So, what is really killing Tekken? It's a slow erosion of everything that made the franchise special, starting with its business model. Tekken 8 launched as a full-priced game, but shortly after release, an in-game shop appeared with a premium currency called Tekken Coins. Classic costumes that were once free unlockables were now being sold for a few dollars each. Players criticized coin bundles as predatory, designed to leave awkward, unusable amounts to push further spending. Then came the Tekken Fight Pass, a battle pass system that sparked fierce backlash and review bombing on Steam. Instead of backing down, Bandai Namco doubled down, selling DLC stages separately from the Year 1 character pass, like the Genmaji Temple, creating more outrage. The controversy deepened with the badly reviewed Season 2 character pass. Remember Marishu? Yes. And now, into the Season 3 character pass. While it included the highly anticipated guest character Yujiro Hanuma from Baki the Grappler, it was met with mixed reviews from a community already tired of the aggressive pricing and content structure. Customization, once a beloved part of Tekken, now felt like a shakedown. But the problems go beyond the cash shop. Many feel the core gameplay is being hollowed out. Tekken 8's design has been all in on aggression, centered around the new heat system. While exciting at first, many veterans find it unrecognizable. Defensive play, a cornerstone of high-level Tekken, feels nerfed. Some players feel characters are losing their weaknesses, leading to a homogenized roster of rushdown monsters. As one frustrated player with over 900 hours put it, the game has become a hyper-offensive, mashing, gambling simulator, where defensive mechanics and movement feel nerfed. The community feels exhausted and confused, as balance patches seem to actively contradict player feedback. This brings us to the crisis of leadership. Katsuhiro Harada is gone, now the CEO of VS Studio, and now Kohei Ikeda, the director of Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, has also left. Ikeda's departure leaves a massive void, with the two most prominent creative leads of the modern era gone. Many feel the game's direction is being dictated by spreadsheets, not developers. Without clear communication, players feel the ship is rudderless in a storm of fan backlash, fueled by a deep sense of betrayal. This isn't just about a patch, it's a fundamental loss of trust. The sales figures tell a complicated story. Tekken 8 sold an impressive 2 million copies in its first month. By February 2025, a year after launch, it had reached 3 million copies. But the lack of recent updates has the community concerned that the ongoing controversies are damaging its long-term health and ability to retain players. What's truly at stake here is the legacy of Tekken. For 3 decades, Tekken stood for deep, complex mechanics and strategic, chess-like battles that respected its players. The journey from a new player to a veteran was built on dedication. The departure of veterans like Ikeda, who called working on Tekken a dream come true, confirms for many that this legacy is being betrayed. The live service model and focus on hyper-aggression feel like an attempt to chase a broader audience at the expense of the dedicated community. In his parting statement, Ikeda said he has entrusted the values of the project to the remaining team, but fans are understandably worried. The official roadmap shows content is still coming, but content isn't the problem. The problem is the philosophy behind it. The exodus is no longer a metaphor. It's about developers leaving an office and players feeling left behind. This is the state of Tekken today. A franchise at a crossroads, caught between its celebrated legacy and a new corporate direction that has seen its top creative talent walk out. The question now is whether Bandai Namco can salvage Tekken 8 and its relationship with the fan base without the key figures who guided it for a generation. But this is just my analysis. What do you think? How do you feel about the direction of Tekken 8, especially now with Ikeda's departure? Do you think the live service model is hurting the franchise? And who do you think can right the ship? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This is a conversation the entire community needs to have. So, fam, thank you for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some fighting games. Check y'all out in the next one. Away!